Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the elders for pushing this word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim scattered through the four corners of the globe, pushing the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom, and this is a recent news article from RT.com, March 13th, 2023. RT Alternative World News.com, and it reads: India Navy finalizing a supersonic missile deal. And keep this in mind, not too long ago, I've been bringing this out as of recently, during, especially with the current deployment of the surface to missile SR-400 missiles defense was deployed over there in Russia. Deployed over there in the Indian-Pakistan border as well too by Russia. And it says, I'm gonna read it again. It says, India Navy finalizing a supersonic missile deal. The BrahMos weapon system was jointly developed by Russia and India. It says the deal to purchase is exceeding of the 200 extending range BrahMos supersonic cruise missile for the Indian Navy is at an advanced stage. The country's defense ministry has said the weapon system, which has developed a joint venture by Russia's NPO Mashkorinya, if I pronounced that long right. It says Rocket Design Bureau and the Indian Defense Research and Development Organization is to be developed on all frontline warships of the Indian Navy, and the ANI news agency reports the deal is estimated to be the regional of $2.5 billion. The missiles also expected to be used in mobile coastal defense battery systems. The India Navy proposed to acquire more than 200 of its BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles is at a advanced stage and expected to be cleared by the defense minister soon, an ANI quote and center defense official has saying. Final approval of the approval rests with Indian Cabinet Committee of Security led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Once the deal is official, the weapons will be delivered to India over a long period. The Time of India report it comes after the Indian Defense Minister signed a deal last September to acquire 38 BrahMos missiles for its Navy. It says continual developments of the BrahMos over the past 20 years has been its strike range increasing from 250 miles, 400 kilometers from approximately 180 miles, 290 kilometers. Testing underway to further increase its range. The missile, while it travels a Mach 2.8, almost 3 times the speed of sound, and it says offers a precision strike option on high values targets such as warships or commanding centers and bunkers on land. It says the Indian Navy tests the missile from a ship in the Arabian Sea on March 5th, saying afterwards the doing so boosts the Navy commitments to India's policy of Atma Nirbharta, if I pronounce that right, or self-reliant India, a phrase popularized by the Modi's government. And this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10 in the Holy Scriptures, and it reads: And this is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10 in the Holy Scriptures, and it reads: Beat your plowshares and the swords and the plenty hooks, and let the weak say, I am strong. Right. That's why you're starting to see of these nations starting to have their upgradable nuclear capability as they purchasing and developing weapons for themselves and along with allies they do together, you know. And as you're starting to see that increase more and more and more, you know, with the nuclear capability increasing from North Korea, India, Pakistan, and other countries as well too, you know. That's why the scripture says, let the weak say I am strong. And that's what we're starting to see now, you know, with these nations building up their nuclear capability, purchasing and financing all their money in their military system to their nuclear arsenal and their nuclear expansion as well too, you know. So as this recent news article came out from RT.com, as it says, India Navy financing a supersonic missile deal, and the BrahMos weapon system was jointly developed by Russia and India. And once again, like I mentioned before, due to the recent deployment of Russian missiles, SR-400, I believe, surface-to-surface missile system was recently deployed right along the Indian-Pakistan border. Now you have this deal of India Navy finalizing a supersonic missile deal. So that Joel 3 and 10 is definitely coming into full effect of these nations sharing their military nuclear capability, like the scriptures has said. Let the weak say I am strong, and that's what you're starting to see more and more and more. So with that, this was just a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out of this recent news article as of March 13th, 2023, as Indian Navy finalizing a supersonic missile deal. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakar double honors to the elders for preaching his word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Hakim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.